joyous and momentous occasion, marking yet another milestone in our effort as I-NetCom Business Solution and the organizing committee. We are greatly honored to see you come through and be part of this wonderful and exciting moment with us. Thank you for accepting our invitation. Thank you for coming. My task this morning is quite very simple. And as a host and a vision carrier of this great, wonderful journey we have started today, I would love to share with you the motivation behind what we have put today. Allow me to say the small and medium enterprises development in Zambia requires full participation, full-scale participation of all the actors, sectors, aggregators, processors, and all that. Obviously, Zambia, for it to reach where we need to take it in the place of enterprising, we need to have a mindset which is so strong on enterprising, and we need to leave no one behind this. Given the situation and given our objective of 2030 vision, and also riding on the 18th National Development Plan that has been embarked by various stakeholders of this beloved nation, I would love to say that we are excited, ambitious to see that we attain this goal together, as it is a unifying factor to make for us, to make this nation as a middle income prosperous nation, which we are all in service to see. To achieve this as Zambians, we need to take more productive sense, more productive effort, and the law in ensuring that economic transformation agenda is strongly anchored on the industrialization with the concept of value addition, which we are looking forward to achieve. Allow me to say that for us to get more jobs, we basically need to champion our mindset around this and ensuring that we do the best that we can. And it's for this reason, to make wealth and to create more jobs, we need to indulge in this type of exciting moment together. Distinguished invited guests, small and medium enterprises from our core foundation. Obviously, we know that our way to champion this agenda, it requires effort of every one of us, and this is the reason why we are coming to discuss healthy points that we should be able to put in place so that it becomes a matter of practicality. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to say we are also looking at a way in which we need to embrace a quiet enabling policy environment which should be necessary for successful of all endeavors, especially when you look at a small scale and medium enterprise perspective. Ladies and gentlemen, small and medium enterprise in Zambia and beyond certain things that we have actually been able to see, we are basically looking at creating a mindset which should be adaptable to a dynamic business environment, which should be able to also anchor on different platforms, things to do with the political scenario, legal, social, and culture, and much more with the advent of social science and technology, which is also coming so strongly as one of the key factors in this case. To be able to survive, of course, we need to adapt as small-scale and enterprise businesses to adapt to the ever-changing environment, which requires all of us to be augmented or rather gravitated to such patterns. This takes me pleasure to say that the impact of these changes also impacted so much on our operations, and it requires of us to look at how best can we change the narrative. So it is said that it's either enterprise adapt or die. Specifically, I would say we are seeing the impact of COVID disruption and few other external shocks that we're able to see on the global supply chain, especially the food and agriculture, which in essence, agriculture is coming as a result of fertilizer and other input disruption also in the value chain. Particularly if we look at the way things are taking also shape, we have seen also the climate change coming as a different factor as well, making things bad on our side as well. And we are also able to see the impact that is coming from energy where we have a bit of a crisis because of the climate change resulting into this, where our hydropower generations are getting affected. So in all this scenario, we need to have a policy review which should become quite imperative and operative for the change, especially being in line with the government of the days done of production and ensuring that we change the social sector or socio-economic development. Distinguishing invited guests, the organizer of this workshop, led by myself, have packaged this workshop with speakers and panelists to engage in meaningful dialogue so as to share knowledge and experience and ultimately recommend a way in resolving some of these constraints for small and medium enterprise as it may be envisioned to accelerate development. I would love to mention that we have actually thought to take this with a different shape where we are looking at the business ecosystem from where the food comes and to where the food goes actually to address all those issues. So the Ministry of Small and Medium Enterprise is expected, of course, to provide direction in the development of the much desired small-scale enterprise policy, which we are also talking of SME policy, and I'm sure our guest of honor represented here will be able to touch on at some point. Looking at our abundant local enterprise, we have the likes of Dr. Lucy Nyondo Mutambo, who will give us a keynote presentation on adapting to the changing business environment, which I believe it's going to be tackled from academic as well as corporate world, which will be able to help you so much and it will be appreciated also in a way. Sure, our presentation will set the tone of our dialogue as it stands in this way. We have also invited founders of the small-scale medium enterprises to share the stories to highlight the practical sense of operation challenge, which speaks also addressing some of the business policy review and the enhancement in Zambia. Other experts will present on the importance of information and communication technology in a business operation, digital marketing strategies, entrepreneurship mindset change, economic factors affecting business, which I will myself share, from that economic perspective. To crystallize our workshop, a panel of specialists or technical people will be able to give a scope from the regulatory point of view. We'll be able to draw from agencies and a few other consent bodies. Therefore, our discussion set pertinent issues as regards to the new regulation pertaining to the ever-changing business environment in Zambia. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, allow me to end by saying that as organizers, we will be forwarding the outcome of this workshop to all relevant stakeholders, and we are going to create this as a health dialogue for the nation. We want to change the narrative in this nation, and it starts with us. With the government of the Republic of Zambia, of course, that's the main precursor in this case. We take forward with the lawmakers and then ensuring that all the other processors involved into this will be able to anchor as well. I should put to say that at this juncture, allow me to take this opportunity to thank you all for your valuable partnership that you have rendered to us. We are thanking also the sponsors. In this case, we've got a number of them. I would love to mention them, but obviously we know that Millennium TV is our media partner in this. And I would also mention to say that we've got a couple of others who are also yet to come in the future, because this is just a beginning. We are basically going to have a calendar of event which will just speak into this, and it will be a thing that will be able to take at national level. And my expectation is that we should have a bigger one at Mulongoshi, where the president should be able to come officiating this as well. Yeah, so I would say, for those who supported us financially, materially, morally, to make this wonderful, exciting moment, even if it's not in big numbers, we know that we actually said to you, Zikomo for the help that you have rendered to us, and to our esteemed small and medium enterprise, a big thank you for your accepting my invitation. To our friend in media, thank you for coming through. And please take center stage in this workshop. Let this workshop be an exciting one so that we can create something for this nation. Finally, I'm appealing to the Ministry of Small, Medium Enterprise to hear our voice of our enterprises so that they can continue to create an enabling environment, especially when it comes to policy guideline, taxation, and all these others. So we actually want to be successful in this nation. The main reason is that we want to avoid the high bill of import so that we can reduce the pressure of kwacha, so that we can actually create market confidence within this market. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being attentive and thank you for coming.